contract, no monthly bill.
Right, no bills.
Right, over 1 million of you already know and celebrate the idea of Tracfone. They're the #1 provider when it comes to these. I don't want a bill every month, but I need a cell phone. It's LG, so it's great brand name quality. It has all the features that you would want from a traditional quote unquote cell phone, except the big bill.
Right.
Because yes, you can look up the weather and watch movies and listen to music and text-to-speech mom and all these other great things.
Yeah, you can.
But the airtime alone, and depending on how you use this.
Look at this thing. So fast.
Right, the airtime is like $125.
Yeah, I'll show you that.
Okay.
$125 worth of airtime alone.
That is nuts.
Right, so if you're upgrading right now, or you just need a new phone, great time to get it.
I'm trying to do the math in my head. So the airtime is $125,
Right.
but the whole shebango is $49.99. I know.
I know.
That
just doesn't add up, right? It's such a
HSN
good
is
deal.
not allowed to do my taxes, just for the record. If they've got some explaining to do, if that's the situation.
I told Leslie earlier, shh, in case it's a mistake, don't say it too loud.
All right, 653-907. It's a huge, juicy screen. It's LG, life is good. We're gonna be celebrating their television in a little bit later this hour. All you do is pick your color of choice. Now, the back of the phone is black, so you don't have to put a cover on it, but it's nice to protect it. So we do have an additional black cover, if you would like to do that.
Protective case.
Protective case. Rose gold. The gold, are we calling it glitter?
Gold glitter,
Gold glitter. The silver glitter, is it paisley this time?
This one's navy paisley. Let me just show it to you too, because look at all the pretty colors through there, the pinks and the blues and the purples.
That blue is really like a cobalt blue.
It is, totally.
Red, it's almost like a punch red. It's a pretty red. And feather, feather. Car charger, AC adapter, $16.66 on your credit card. So I'm Shannon, this is Lori, you're watching HSN, and if you just want to get your budget under control, even if you're using this as a second phone, or if you're gifting it to a niece, to a nephew, to a grandson, to a granddaughter, or maybe you're like a lot of us who use this as an alternative to a landline or just that emergency phone.
Perfect.
If you have a business and you really want to keep those costs under control, I always mention for the kids or for the silver surfers and seniors, you want a cell phone, you need a cell phone, but what you don't need in your life is another bill.
Oh my gosh, we live in a day and age where computers are more affordable than cell phones.
Yes.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? So here's what you're getting from LG. This is the gorgeous upgraded Premier Pro. So it has that gigantic 5.3-inch high definition touchscreen. If you're squinting your eyes at a smaller screen right now, look at this little 3.5-incher, pales in comparison to this gorgeous high definition screen you're getting. You have a front facing camera that's 5 megapixels, rear facing camera back here 8 megapixels with a flash. Beautiful premium sexy build and body to this, curved edges, absolutely gorgeous. And then Shannon, quad core processing. So you saw me opening up all these apps, right? Yeah. Really fast. Everything is lightning fast, you're not waiting. Look at how I can multitask. I can go back to any of these applications that I've already visited and they're gonna open lightning fast, but you could be doing multiple things at the same time. And then Shannon, the airtime alone that you mentioned, this is a $125 value. So for light to medium users out there that don't want a phone bill, don't want any surprises, don't have to go to the mailbox and get that shock of that bill that comes with all those mystery fees, you never have to worry about that as a Tracfone customer. And here's what you're gonna get. 1,500 minutes to talk, 1,500 text messages, and 1,500 megabytes of data. Now you have an entire year to use it.
That's wild.
So think about this. If you talk about 125 minutes a month, if you text about 125 times a month, then this phone with this service could be all that you need for an entire year. And you're not leasing the phone.
It's true.
You're not signing your life away. You don't have to upgrade in 2 years. You're not forced. You can upgrade whenever you want when you're with Tracfone.
I think that's a big deal. The money you save and the hassle you save, and at the end of the day, it's an LG, so you know that name and brand name quality. Tracfone, over 1 million users. They are respected within the industry, but I will say they do things for HSN, they don't do for anybody else. And at least get it at home if you want to see how much money you can save.
Right.
Maybe you're locked into a regular contract, and I'll play devil's advocate for a moment. People always ask consistently, can I keep my same phone number?
You can, yes.
And they will break up with whatever carrier if you choose to do that.
For you, right? So you can transfer your phone number over from any carrier. We'll do it for you. It's all completely seamless.
Right.
Yes, you can roll over any unused minutes. So if you're an existing Tracfone customer right now with maybe a little teeny tiny LG and you want the big, bright, beautiful, gorgeous Premiere Pro, any minutes that you haven't used yet on this phone can roll right on over to your brand new, gorgeous, upgraded phone here today. You're not signing a contract. There's no credit check. There's no overage fees. There's no hidden costs, no roaming, no early termination, none of the weirdness, none of the stuff we hate about cell service. This is a completely different way of getting cell phone coverage. And speaking of coverage, you're getting the best coverage in the entire country through the #1 top carrier. So yeah, a lot of people are spending over $100 every single month each in their family to have this carrier. Now, can you imagine for the low, low price of this whole phone system, you're getting the airtime, you're getting the best towers, you're getting this gorgeous phone that you're not leasing, that you absolutely own outright. And I mean, what an amazing value with no bills.
I know. Okay.
Really good deal.
$125 worth of airtime included. That's crazy. I think, Allison, was it the navy paisley and the black are getting the most limited. This has your Valentine's name written all over it.
Oh, great gift.
It is a great gift. Because remember, you are not locking or committing yourself or somebody that you love and care about into a contract. Lori, I love this demonstration because when we first started doing these no contract phones, people used to think, yeah, but I can't use it like a regular phone.
Yeah, you can. This is your Ring Video Doorbell. You're gonna be able to do that. You're gonna be able to do your Fitbit. If you have a Fitbit that you just purchased, or maybe you picked up our Today's Special a couple days ago, you need a fancy phone to be able to do your Fitbit with. If you want to go into the App Store, that's the Google Play Store. It's that little sideways, really colorful triangle right there. You simply tap on it. Everything you want to do, if it's Disney Plus, Hulu, maybe you're into Netflix, whatever it is, you can download onto this phone, and now this could be your little mobile movie theater. This is such a great, fully featured phone. Are you into social media? I know we're being attacked by bugs out here.
This offer is so sweet. It's attracting fruit flies. I must smell good from the Ninja Foodie or something.
What landed on my cheek a minute ago? Did you get it?
It's close.
I'm like, why does this tickle so much? Okay, we're okay.
Shiny object, squirrel.
This does everything but zap the bugs.
It does. That's the only thing that's not included.
Oh my gosh, so crazy.
Well, indoors, outdoors, campgrounds, all around. It goes wherever you go.
It sure does.
This price is cuckoo cuckoo. We've never even aired Today's Specials at this price.
I mean, it's so affordable. So Pinterest, whatever you're into.
So remember, at $49.99, you're not locked into a contract, yet you get that big, gorgeous, juicy screen. I don't know what is going on in the studio. And then, of course, you get that free shipping. FlexPay is open to anyone within the sound of our voice here at HSN, and that means PayPal, debit card, any major credit card. A little over $16 with that free shipping. You still get a 30-day return policy. We include the wall charger, we include the car charger, we include $125 worth of airtime. Yes, the back of the cell phone itself is black, but if you want another, like a black protective case, we include the overlay or protective case as well. 653-907. Thousands of these already gone. And Lori, I keep going back to the idea, yes, the airtime pays for the purchase.
Yes.
But don't for a moment think, just because you're not getting a bill every month, you're in complete control. You can do things with the cell phone. Chances are you might even not be able to do with your regular cell phone.
I mean, this is so feature-packed. You saw me manage my Ring Video Doorbell, and I could do the live view and see what was going on at my home. You saw me in the Fitbit app checking out my sleep and my steps. Look at this. This is doing a live translation right before our very eyes using the camera on this phone. This is a free app called Google Translate. And if you have students in your life who are learning a foreign language, or you like to eat at exotic restaurants and you have a hard time reading the menu, this is gonna be an awesome feature for you. What you can do also with Google Translate is you can actually have a face-to-face conversation with someone who speaks a different language, because the phone will be in the middle interpreting between the two of you. How cool is that? You speak your language into it, and it translates for the other person.
Neat.
They speak their language into it, and it interprets for you. I mean, it's making the world smaller, right?
Oh, that
it's so
is
cool.
Wild.
It's amazing. And then you can talk to this phone. So this has one of the latest Android operating systems in it. It has expandable memory, so you can store over 5,000, actually over 10,000 photographs on this one, and expand it up to 2 terabytes. And then right here's your Google bar. So anything you want to do, all you do is tap. Driving directions to Miami, Florida.
Miami is 3 hours.
Although I think I missed it.
You did.
I'm a day late, as always. I'm always a day late. That's too bad. Oh well. How many days until Valentine's?
Valentine's Day will be in 11 days.
Oh, 11 days.
Oh, look at that.
So if you do want to gift this for Valentine's, there's no bill. So
True.
there's no obligation. You never have to worry. So for most users, this is going to be an entire year of service. And by the way, you can activate that service whenever you want. So if you're actively trying to get out of a contract, you're going to be able to activate that service and use it at any time.
Well, there are thousands of these gone. Black and that navy paisley are selling the most rapidly. You're not locked into a contract, yet you are upgrading your features with that quad-core processor, and maybe just as importantly, the LG brand name that stands for life is good and for quality. We've got a brand new LG television coming up at the end of this hour, but if you want to save money, I think gone are the days where a cell phone was a luxury, but the problem with most cell phones, if you are in a traditional cell phone contract, and you know this is true, they tell you when you can upgrade. It's crazy to me that they lease cars and they lease cell phones. It doesn't even make sense to me. When I got my last cell phone, this is a couple years ago, they actually would not let me outright buy it. It was insane. It was like, unless you go to like one of those big buy or best stores, and then you gotta still go through your cell phone company. This makes it easy, it makes it fast, it makes it accessible. And look at that screen.
Look at that screen. So double tap to wake up your phone if it's sleeping. I love that. All you do is swipe to switch cameras. How cool is that? Look, shoot.
That's
and there's
nice.
the front, and then shoot, and there's the back. All right, you want to do a selfie with me real quick?
Okay, all right.
Okay, so let's do it.
Okay.
So this has a couple different features that are really cool. So you can either say, ready? Cheese. Okay, I like that one. Let's do one more. You can hold up your hand.
Okay.
Okay, and then when you do this,
wait,
no, you don't have to do it.
Oh, okay.
I'll just do it. You just let me do it. This and then down. Okay, now it counts as down. Ready? So you have time to kind of primp a little bit.
Cool.
And then the flash on the screen illuminates, and then your sharing button pops right up next to it. So if you do Instagram, if you do Facebook, whatever you're into. So there's the first one, or there's the first one, and there's the second one. So really good pictures, right? And just by saying the word cheese without having to fumble with a button on the screen,
cool.
It's very, very easy to use.
It's very intuitive. The screen is nice and big and juicy,
gorgeous.
and it's a lot of stuff. And the price is right. Even
crazy.
if you're looking at this, whether it's a gift for Galentine, niece, nephew, grandson, granddaughter, for yourself. Many of us use these as a way to keep costs under control. Even if you're using it as an adjacency to, say, a traditional cell phone, maybe you've got the, what's interesting is even if you've got that family plan, what's funny is with a traditional cell phone, the price that they quote you, isn't it funny that when you get the bill, it's never quite what they quoted you?
Never.
And then you look at that itemization and it's like, excise, state, city, there are all these taxes and surcharges and this and that and the other thing. I know I've told this story more than once, and I know I'm not unique, maybe this happened to you, where if you are hit with overage fees and you don't really realize that's happening, and then suddenly you get that bill and it's hundreds of dollars.
That is no fun.
It's no fun. When I got my niece and nephew, they both have Tracfones from HSN. My brother and his wife, they were nervous about it because they just thought that, you know, the kids
it was gonna be a fortune.
I know, and I kept saying to Ryan, I'm like, no, Ryan, you don't understand. A, you don't get a bill, and B, they can't spend more than is on the phone. So you're always in control. You're always in the driver's seat. You can always decide how much time you want to spend. And Lori, can I also customize the coverage? You know what? Because I'm a big texter. You know.
Oh
that.
yeah.
So I can still do that, right? So if I need more text, or
oh my gosh, yes, absolutely. So
because I got nervous, she's like,
I'm like, yeah.
Wait.
So if you should run out. So basically, what you're getting right here, this is perfect for that light to medium user. My mom, we were spending $10 a month for a little phone like this, low featured. We shared minutes to talk. She couldn't send one single text message. It was $10 a month. So $120 for the whole year on this lousy little phone, something similar. Really not a great phone, not in this day and age anyway. And she couldn't send text messages or go online.
Oh, wow.
So for her, this is perfect. And I'll tell you what, you can get an additional 1,000 text messages for $5.
Oh, nice.
And you can buy things a la carte. So even if you are that medium user, you can actually buy what you need going forward and use Wi-Fi whenever you can.
Yeah.
Almost everything you're doing, especially while you're at home or work or in the coffee shop, you can do over Wi-Fi.
Oh, great.
Now, if you're doing turn-by-turn GPS navigation in the car, you're gonna wanna turn on your data for that. But everything else, you're gonna be able to use pretty much for Wi-Fi. So if you're streaming music, watching movies, by the way, 14 hours of battery life on here.
Wow.
And you've got 10 days of standby, which is truly amazing. You can increase the memory here by 2 terabytes. Look, I'm doing Google Maps.
Holy moly,
this takes a lot of processing power to be able to do this. This is quad core processing. And real quick, I just want to show you the screens down in front, because a lot of you who know me know I've been going to the Consumer Electronics Show for, guess how many? 22 years.
See, I knew it was at least 20.
22 years, longer than I've been here at HSN, if you can imagine. So take a look at the screens here, because one of my first stops when I walk into the Consumer Electronics Show is the LG booth, and I'll tell you why. It's because their screens are so vivid and so stunningly beautiful and so gorgeous. Look at your LG, look at a comparative phone. This phone was actually about double the price. Oh,
I almost got him. Sorry.
She's trying to kill the bug.
I almost got away with it. He was there for just a second.
But all the covers were about to go. Shh, I won't say another word. So close.
I know.
So close. She almost got him.
I did.
But anyway, the visual is so much prettier. The processing power is so much more robust. You're not gonna have that juddering or stuttering or waiting or downtime. Look at how pretty that LG is. The colors are true to life, the deeper, richer darks, the brighter whites. It's a world of difference when you upgrade to LG today. And with no phone bills, no ongoing costs for that light to medium user in your life, this is perfect. And you're not leasing. That's where the big carriers get you now. They make you lease the phone.
It's so weird. I don't even know how they get away with it. And then one company must have started doing it, and now they all do it.
Now they all do it.
It's insane.
And balloon payments at the end.
Please.
Oh, and then don't even get me started on international calls. With Tracfone,
no doubt,
your international calls are included. So 1,500 minutes that you can even call internationally if you want to. And I think we've got a little scroll of some of the countries that you can call to with that international calling plan. 1,500 minutes could be, if you're spending like $1 a minute like I was for my home phone, it could be a $1,500 international phone for you if you think about it.
Because I know Adam does this, and you're coming up in Adam's show tonight too,
yes,
right?
I'll be up. Yeah, back up for that. I'm really excited.
You're so dressy?
Well, I'm a little,
Like for the inaugural show?
I had to bring it for for the Monday fun.
I'm pretending that you did that on my behalf.
I did it for you too.
There you go.
I'm a giver. I did it for everybody.
You are a giver. Well, you can give this and not worry about whether or not, they're gonna get a bill. So you'll love it. You'll love the coverage. You'll love the screen quality. It's LG. It's built to last. $125 worth of airtime. Best price that we have seen. What time are you in the 9 o'clock hour?
I'm at 10 o'clock.
10. Okay.
And in the meantime, I'm going to be trying to.
I don't get that bug.
Squish her.
It's driving me crazy.
Yeah, me too.
See, I could have pretended that I was listening to music because we got.